Okay, today I'm in my office again and I'm doing some more recruiting stuff. Like I said, this spring is the big recruiting season, so coaches are really trying to make those connections with potential student athletes, and we're trying to stay in contact with as many kids as we possibly can. Um, Last time I was putting in information on some of these recruits, just making sure that their contact information was correct and we had the best way to get in touch with them. Today I'm going to be using some of that information to actually contact these kids. Right now I'm working with the top 2017s, so that means these kids are upcoming sophomores in high school. Because they're so young, the NCAA says that we can't talk to them directly. So, what I'm going to do is use their information that I have and contact their club coaches, and in hopes that their club coaches are sharing these emails and this information with the kids that we're interested in. So, I have a list of kids here. Here's my list. So overall, it's about, I would say maybe 50 kids. These highlighted kids are the top kids, so they're the ones that we are really looking at, we're really interested in. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this same program that we've been using, the Jump Forward, and this is the app. This is the program that has the app that helps coaches keep up with their recruits. And so what I'll do is I'll go up here to databases, and then I'm going to type in a player's name. So we'll do Lennon. Alright, so I'm going to be wanting to contact Nicole Lennon, and then I'm just going to look at my sheet to make sure that I've got everything correct about her. So I do. I'm going to check her box, and then I'm going to click email. So when I email her, I've got a couple different emails for her. But remember, I can only email her club coach, so I'm going to click on her club coach and make sure that that is correct, and it is, so I'll hit next. And then as you can see, I've got several templates I can choose from. There's Thanksgiving, Halloween, birthday, a blank. There's one about Coach Rick Nold there, Valentine's Day, one with just a generic one with Aubie, some senior ones, generic volleyball one, New Year, holidays. Okay, so right now I'm going to click blank and then next. Alright, and so it's going to bring up this little email window. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to title this Tiger Alphabet Soup, letter F, and I'm going to put in my kid's name. So I am trying to contact Nicole Lennon, and then put that up here as well. Alright, and so my subject line will be Tiger Alphabet Soup, letter F, and Nicole Lennon. So basically, the coaches have been sending out like an alphabet soup letter, and these letters are things about Auburn, you know, just facts about Auburn, A through F. So like here's A, and it's an email that talks about Albee, B, beautiful campus, C, conference, all the way down to Z. And so today we're sending out F, and that's the FOI information desk. So I've clicked that, and I'm going to do add, and then it's going to bring up the email about FOI. And so what I want to make sure that I do is I go through and make sure this is the correct email, first of all. And then here it says, if you or PSA name have a question, just call FOI and all this other information. So PSA name, that's going to be potential student athlete name. So in order to make this really personalized, I'm going to actually put the player's name in every single one of these emails. And so I'm going to put her name in there, and then I'm going to do preview and send. Alright, and so when this comes up, let's see. Made me start over, so I'll just paste this stuff back in. Find my FOI information desk, add her name, and then preview and send. Alright, there it goes. And so first thing, I want to make sure I have Nicole here and Nicole up here. So I do, I'm good there. So here's what we're sending. It says Auburn Volleyball, a bowl of tiger alphabet soup. So FOI information desk. It says founded in the 1950s by Dean Foy, well before the invention of the internet search engines. James E. Foy Information Desk was created mainly to act as information hotline for the students of Auburn University. It was a 24-hour call-in service. Popularity not only rising in the local arena, but it has gotten national attention from Oprah, her magazine, NBC, the Today Show. They have recognized FOI as its database for vast information on not just Auburn University, but a lot of other things. And so some of the questions that have been asked are, what's Barbie's real name? How many Oreos will stack up to the moon? What's Justin Bieber's phone number? Auburn football scores? How many marshmallows does it take to fill Auburn's football field? So just crazy questions like that. And then it's got everything, contact information from Aisha Ambler, the assistant coach. And the cool thing about these emails is that they are interactive. So if the player clicks here, let's say we'll open a new tab. They can watch the clip of Matt Lauer calling FOI. So, so that's pretty cool. And so once I've done all that, I'm going to go to send now. And then this will show up. So basically, this email will kind of sit here for about 10 minutes, so I can go through if I feel like I've made a mistake or I sent it to the kid instead of their club coach. I can go back and correct that. And so as you can see, it'll say created date at 5:44, and then it'll say scheduled date at 5:57. So 5:57 is when it's actually going to email this. And then I can go to my list and I can check her off. And so something that I'm having to do along with this is make sure these email addresses are correct. And coaches have asked me to go by this list, not by what's on the computer, because this is the most recent. So if the computer has something different than this, I just kind of am making little notes in the margin here. So we'll make sure that we correct that as quickly as possible, and we don't skip anybody this week with these emails, because we always want these kids to know that we are interested, and we want them to expect emails from us every week. So so that's what we're doing here with this little program. And then some other things that we're working on for the rest of the year is coaches are really trying to narrow down their recruiting class still. The tough part about that right now is that there aren't any major tournaments going on. The next big tournament that's happening is the national tournament and AAU nationals. So those two are pretty much the biggest tournaments in the club volleyball season. So between now and basically the 4th of July, Auburn coaches really have to get together and decide who they're going to offer scholarships to. They can only offer scholarships to juniors after July 1st, and so I'm not sure how many scholarships are available for that class, but it's typically anywhere from 2 to 5. So they've got a lot of narrowing down to do between now and then, and they've really just got to talk about it, go through their film, and stay updated on these kids. And so until they decide how important certain kids are or how they rank in their on their team and whether they're scholarship material, I'm just going to continue to email these kids and let them know that we are interested and we are looking for them. And if they have any film or any new information like ACT scores or transcripts, or they might show up at a summer camp this summer, we want them to let us know that so we can further evaluate them. So that's what I'm doing today.